Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John. Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, we are live.
Right on.
Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Peter Grant. I play guitar for Cutthroat Suzy.
I'm Byron Wagner. I play bass.
I'm Justine. I sing.
I'm Rick. I play drums.
Is that what it is that you do?
Sometimes.
You're the guy that says, turn the monitor up. That's what you do.
Exactly.
And actually, you've given up on that. So.
How did you guys get the name of the band?
Pretty good story. Justine could say it the best, I think. Right?
Everybody knows the music business is pretty cutthroat. And Susie part just come along with it. Just works.
Okay. All right. The story is, I was at Guitar Center, right? Got to go on the old credit card, and I'm like, let's do it. And if we're gonna do it, Justine's, let's go big or go home. So I was getting all this PA gear. I think I even got a bass rig, which I blew up now. Most of the stuff I've returned. But anyway, the guy ringing us up was like, ding, bling, bling. Why? Where are you guys playing? I was like, oh, we don't know. We're not ready for a show yet. At the time, it was just her and I. And he was like, what's the name of your band? I said, Cutthroat Suzy. Bam, just like that.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, cool, I'll check it out. That's pretty much it.
Spur of the moment.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
Yeah.
It makes sense, though.
I'm going to start off with a hard question for you. What do you want to leave as your legacy? As a person?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know. Just kind of how do you want people to think of you? Is kind of what I guess I define legacy as is, how people, what you're going to leave behind or what kind of memories and things you're going to leave with people. I would say just like a positive type of person that just kind of put as much good as I could in everything and everyone. Also, the music part, I think that'll carry on just because it's so important to me that I can't imagine that wouldn't be a major thing people would think of, like, oh, that guy, But I would say mainly just, positivity and just trying to be helpful and outgoing and to everybody. That's what I would think. But,
That's pretty good.
Maybe I got the total wrong definition of legacy, but that's kind of what I had in my head. Yeah, I know.
No, that was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy actually sleeps with a guitar, not the guitar. It came out weird.
What?
But no, if my legacy, I would say driven, whether it be family, music. I don't like to mess around at all. I think everybody that we're talking to with right now could contest that I am driven, and that would be my legacy. Whatever it is, I'm both feet in, head first. Let's get it done. Let's call this guy 5 times till he answers kind of person. And that goes for my family, everything.
Hey, every band needs a guy like that. That's like so important to have, And, yeah, that was a good one. That'd be what I'd kind of think of you too.
Well, I got one. You got one, Ricky?
I mean, I guess, yeah. Like, I guess if I was going to leave a legacy, it'd be like the best life I could leave behind for my family and friends when I'm gone, That's about it. Do the best I can for them.
Right.
That's a good one.
I just want to raise good humans. I feel like if I raise good human beings and let my light shine through them, I feel like it's a good legacy right there.
Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, mine kind of sucks.
Yeah,
You know?
I wish I heard before I answered mine. You left me down a wrong hole.
Well, I mean, I thought about the kids, but I was kind of like, I feel like that's given, you know, like for me, it was just like, I don't know. So I was kind of thinking of like a personality thing or like an energy vibe, you know. But anyways, yeah. I think that kind of covers everybody's stuff, everybody's legacy.
Okay, another hard question here.
No, brutal. I'm sweating.
What song defines you?
Man, that is brutal. That's brutal.
As like a band or as a
No.
person?
Individual, I think.
As a person, what song like hits home, like it? So if you send it to somebody, you're pretty much telling them who you are.
No.
Just like the whole vibe of the song.
It's not just one. There's
Yeah,
quite
for
a
me,
few.
it's like a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, too. Yeah, same. And sometimes it can be like different times.
Mhm.
I'll feel more defined by different songs than I may at other times. But I don't know. Do you guys have one right off the top of your head? That,
I have a current favorite song,
but
but one that defines me is just, I don't know. That's so hard because I like picking things apart, and I like parts of this. But my current favorite song, is that cool if I answer that way?
Yeah, we can answer it that way. That's fine.
It's my daughter. She's about to turn 12. Her and I's both favorite song right now is King 810. Is it Alpha and Omega? That's a good song. That is like brutal.
Yeah, it's hard.
It does.
That's kind of a good one for defining too.
Is it?
I'm the alpha and the omega.
Oh,
I
which it is.
don't know. I'm struggling. Do you have one, Justin?
I think you got to go with an album, a whole album.
I mean, I could take this anywhere from like old school Journey to I would say, like Through Fire, their song Doubt. That's a pretty good one. That'll define me
Yeah.
on any given day,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Whitney Houston there.
Oh yeah, I like Whitney Houston too.
I'd probably say for like a song that I guess I don't know, like it's not even more. I don't even know what the song's really talking about, but it's more like the vibe of the song, where it's kind of a little dark, but it's also really like calm and tranquil. Is that song "Change" by Deftones?
Okay.
That would be one that I would say has just always been one that is like always, which I know it's like their biggest song and stuff. And there's other songs by them too that are like that. That one about the bath on the White Pony album.
That whole album's good.
Yeah,
Crap.
but I think it's Digital Bath, and Change. I don't know, something about them. It's like I said, it's a little dark because I think I can be a little dark sometimes, but it's also very calm, and I think most people have described me in that way, disarming or whatever. So I'd probably say something like that.
I can't wait to hear Ricky's. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's gonna be. We're probably none of us are gonna even know what it is. We're all gonna be like, "Who?" No.
That's a pretty good song.
I would say Poles Apart by Pink Floyd.
Okay.
But Division Bell, that whole album, dude, is a very emotional album. You know what I'm saying? Very good.
Man, did not see that coming.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I thought I knew you.
I'll go say Cancer Slug, maybe.
Yeah,
we're
or
gonna
like-
go with some.
I don't know. Just something that like totally like we've never even heard or talked about.
Some Beating a Dead Horse, something like that.
Classic.
I guess I don't know what that is.
So, is there a song that you have to turn off as soon as you hear it on the radio?
Mucho.
Any Pink Floyd. I just can't.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I don't know if we can be bandmates anymore, friends, whatever.
I guess
If
that's
this is
it.
the end of us, I'm sorry.
Mm.
Yeah, I just too way too spacey for me.
Really.
Yeah.
That's weird. I can dig Pink Floyd. However, I will say they're way overplayed. Like, oh my gosh, some of it is just like, dude, I don't care about the pudding or the whatever he's talking about.
Yeah,
you can't have any something. You can't have any meat. I don't know, meat and pudding.
Yeah. If you don't eat your meat, can't.
Yeah, can't have any pudding, dude. If I hear that song one more time, I'm gonna actually drive into a tree.
Let's not have that happen, sir.
Yeah,
That'd be not good.
that wouldn't be good.
Pink Floyd called it. Fuck you.
I can't handle horse with no name.
Okay.
That goes right off. I don't like that Christmas song by Wings. Oh, I can't stand that song. And I'm not a fan of U2.
Really, you too. I mean, that's what I was about to say. There's a lot of songs like for me are just like immediately. I mean,
You can only say one.
there's one that band that does that. It starts out with like a, and it's like it's taking a picture, and it's like the whole song is about freeze frame. That band, that whole band.
You don't like Jay Giles, dude? Jay Giles rocks, man.
freeze frame.
Jay
It's
Giles
just
fucking rocks.
You're taking
done.
it way back. Okay.
But yeah, that's one that it's like, well, listen to like classic rock stations. That is like, it sounds like something that would be like on a little children's show or so. It's just like immediately know that whole band because they do that freeze frame song and then they do another one that's actually somehow even worse. They're actually it's yeah. I don't know if you know the other one that that whole thing they do, and it's even worse than freeze frame somehow. But that's just like probably one of my worst songs of all time.
I have my top two.
What are your top two?
Corey Hart wearing sunglasses at night.
What? That's a good jam.
I don't want to get too kicked out of a bar for certain reasons. But yeah, definitely that, and anything by Nickelback. I can't be behind it. Sorry.
Yeah, they're a hard one. They can be a guilty pleasure. I'm not gonna lie. We might have just lost a lot of fans. A lot of people probably just turned it off, but I'm not gonna lie. Have you seen that meme where the guy's like, "Oh, Nickelback sucks," well, and then he like turns around and the mirror's reflection, and he's like, "Ah," and he's like singing every word and stuff. It's funny. That's kind of how I feel about Nickelback. I don't let anybody know, but I can jam to it.
You should have just told the whole
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, well, it's all good. It's out there now.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. It's over. Rip that Band-Aid off now.
Oh, your Nickelback showing. Back. What's Ricky got?
I was about to say, what's Ricky's worst song ever?
Anything by Coco Melon. I'm tired of hearing that shit.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. Oh.
Oh, I was like, what? Yeah, those are all pretty rough.
So if you guys weren't playing music, what would you be doing?
Eating dinner right now. No.
Right now, if I wasn't playing music, like if we weren't playing music, I'd probably be playing music with somebody else. But if I wasn't playing music at all, I'd probably be probably just chilling with the kids, probably, or just that, I don't know, chilling. I don't know, rolling around town.
No dream job?
In job? In job? No. Well, okay. Like if it was like, I had a dream job, but music was out. That is a hard one. Probably just like start my own business, like run my own company or something. That's probably what I would want to do.
Doing what? Making Nickelback posters?
Actually, I'd be their manager, man.
Definitely lose money on that one.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even get a nickel back.
Nickelback's coming back. I don't care what anybody says. No, I'm just kidding.
They can stay away. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Justine?
I'd be focused on work, I think.
Yeah, she's very career oriented.
Career driven. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I call it a career, but I like it.
Have a job that you love. That's important.
Yeah.
Ricky's up.
Oh, shit. See here, if I wasn't playing music, I would probably still be doing my same 9 to 5, hanging with my family, wishing I was a rock star. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And that's all there is, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's been a big part of our lives for a while. So it's hard to imagine not playing. That's a hard question, man.
Yeah, I don't
It
know.
is, it is.
Justine and I was we did a couple motorcycle builds over the past years. I don't know if we'd be getting back into that. You know.
She's like, hell no.
No, see,
Hell no.
so that's off the table.
That's out.
So, what was the first thing that struck you that you wanted to play music in general?
Mm.
Was it a concert? Was it a band? Was it?
Well, when I was growing up, I have 2 older sisters, and they always had all kind of boys and cool kids over, and they always played guitar and brought a guitar. And I was like, man, so that's who I looked up to, was all those dudes that were hanging out with my sisters. That's terrible. But yeah, I looked up to those guys, and I was like, that's really cool. And they actually taught me my first licks, and that's where I started.
Do you remember the first song they taught you?
Oh, I want to say it was that main riff for Pantera. You know, Walk.
Yeah.
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 I was like, well, what is this?
That's
At least it wasn't Wonderwall. So.
Yeah. And after that, I believe it was a couple Deftones jams from Adrenaline. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty lame too. What was yours, Justin?
The first song I ever learned how to play on the guitar.
No, I was saying what his question, like how did you find out that you wanted to do music?
Not even. No.
I was
don't know. I
inspiration.
was real young when I got into it.
Inspiration, though.
Yeah, no, not so much.
You were like, who's that cool kid on the bus talking about the guitar?
No way. Fucking guy right now. Nope. I don't know. I was really young when I got into music, so I can't really put a finger on what exactly made me want to keep pursuing it. But
The church thing with the drums, that was a big hit on you. Right?
yeah,
No.
yeah, that's a crazy story. That is a really crazy story. So I was in this youth group and they had this drum kit there, and I was like, hey, is it cool if I sit down and try to play this? Never had sat behind a drum kit ever. And I sat down and I started playing it. Come to find out, way later on, the man who owned the drum kit is actually my stepson's grandfather, and he had passed away. And now we actually own that drum kit.
That's a pretty cool story.
And it's
Yeah.
drum kit's in his bedroom right now.
Wow, that's good.
All right, got that, Peter.
Mine, So getting into music, I had a lot of older siblings. I was almost the youngest. I had 3 older brothers and 1 little sister. And also my dad was like a crazy music, just like all kinds of music. It wasn't like metal specifically. It would be like anything across in every single genre you could think of. It was playing in my house. But my brothers, it caught on to the hard rock and metal sort of stuff. And so the real like defining moment, I feel like, where it was like, I don't know if it was like, oh, I want to play music, but it was like, wow, that it hit me like completely different. And so many, like, I've watched other interviews with tons of other bands, and they have the same moment with the same band, the same album, same songs. And so, but anyways, it was my grandparents' like 50th anniversary, and we were all getting ready to go. And my brother put on the Black Album, and that was like the first experience that I'd heard metal my whole life and stuff like that. But that was the first time it was like, oh, like, I don't know, just like I got it, and bam, it like, totally clicked right there. And so that just started a downhill spiral. No, I'm just kidding, not downhill, but it did. It just kind of like a domino effect, and everything basically came from my brothers to like just guitars laying around the house, music being blasted, all that stuff. It was just like, so I just kind of picked it up. But yeah, like there was guitars around the house, even though I wanted to be a drummer. I always wanted to be a drummer, but guitars were just around the house all the time. So I just kind of learned it on what do you kind of due to the circumstances. It just, the circumstances had lent themselves to where, I had nothing else to do. Hey, like, I guess let's try to play this stupid, lame acoustic guitar, and I won't be able to sound as cool as any of the other guys, but hey, at least I'll, I don't know, be able to, play guitar, maybe sound decent when I do get something. So anyways, I did that. My brother showed me like my first like chords in my first song and stuff. And then, yeah, I immediately started writing stuff, like, I don't know, just coming up with my own stuff really fast. And then, I don't know, when I was like 16, I think, no, okay, well, I was a little younger, but my dad got himself a guitar, an electric guitar with a little practice amp. And so he was going to learn guitar, right? But then it was there, and then he just kind of, it just kind of fell off, I guess, with him. But me, I was there, and I picked it up, and basically as soon as I saw that, like, whoa, I can kind of have a little simulation of like, heavy music. That was kind of where it was like, that was where I was like, okay, I'm gonna really do this. And then it was really fast. It was like within that year, I was doing things that, I never thought I would be able to do and stuff. And that was basically how that happened. So it was just a very slow progression over time. Took a really long time and stuff, but it was cool. So I've been playing for a long time. I think most of my life. Also, actually, I should probably mention, I was my mom and dad did push me to play music, but it wasn't really the music I was trying to play. So I was in the Fine Arts Center when I was like in the 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. I mean, sorry, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, middle school years. And I played the cello. My parents made me pick a stringed instrument. So I picked cello just because I thought it was like lower tone and cool and stuff. And so so I played that all through school, and the guitar and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that would mean I don't know what's Ricky, but
yeah. Story ruiner right there.
Be all right.
Do you think you're going to add cello to any of your music? Since
What happened?
Would you add any cello to your music?
Maybe, yeah. I wouldn't be opposed.
That'd be
cool.
Yeah,
I still have my cello, so yeah, I could do that.
I think that'd be interesting.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm rusty, man. I kind of suck now. I'd have to get it. Oh, that's a for sure. Sorry. No, it is out of tune. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Majorly out of tune. Yeah, I guess Ricky is that right?
I guess, yeah. Let's see here. I got into music because my dad was a really hardcore into music. You know, he was also a drummer. And just growing up, you know, hearing music all the time, you know, just something that stuck with me. I got a guitar when I was younger and totally sucked at that. So thankfully I picked up the drums. That came a little more natural. You know, not as long as Peter's story, but, you know, to the point.
Hey, I don't know. I guess I just felt like there's actually a bunch of stuff I still didn't mention, but it is what it is.
That's pretty cool, though. I didn't know his father was a drummer. But your dad still.
I knew that.
You know that. His dad still is really a music guy. Like he'll come to shows and stand right up in front of us and just
he'll be rocking it.
He'll dig it.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he is.
Very cool guy.
I don't think he's ever gonna like grow out of that. You know, he's not as heavy as he used to be because he went through a phase where he's super brutal metal, but now he's kind of like out of that phase. But he still definitely appreciates it. You know, he appreciates the genre and stuff. But he's not like going to Azalea Dying and Lamb of God shows and stuff anymore. Whereas he used to do that. He used to go and he would see all those bands, but he's still, he definitely supports us hardcore, so that's cool.
So if you could pick your own bill, dead or alive, who do you want on it? And it could be local scene as well.
And what?
What was the last part?
If you could pick your own bill, who would you want on it, dead or alive? And it could be local scene as well.
Oh, like book your own show. Who do you want on it?
Well, that's a good question.
I know that's
so much out there right now. Everybody's coming up with new stuff.
It's like, is it booking a show or booking a tour?
Well,
is it like
I'm just gonna. It has to be local. We have to pick a local band.
No, you can pick dead or alive. You can pick local.
Any band out there. Period.
Your top four. There's normally 4 on a bill.
Okay. I'm putting Deftones on it. Sure as crap. Also, would go Soil. I like those guys a lot. 2 more. Is this a collective answer or individual?
No, you all can answer.
I would say Cancer Slug.
Yeah.
Maybe Dead Kennedys. You know, Agnostic Front. Maybe some old school Death, you know.
What's yours?
I don't know. It's kind of hard. The only band that I'm like, I know for sure I would like, just because I've been too much of a fan of them to not want to, would be like Lamb of God. That would be like the only one that's like definitely would be on there. And then I don't know. I think it'd be cool to like play with like a like these bands in their prime. I think it would have been cool to tour with like a 90s sort of grunge act, sort of like if we were playing with them like in their prime, you know, like during that time cool. In the 90s, you know, play like Soundgarden or I don't know, Smashing Pumpkins or something like that. And then And then I'd probably say, probably I really like the Strokes. I guess I'm kind of all over the place right now, but I'm trying to kind of pick different things. And then I don't know. Last one, probably do like probably do I don't know. Probably like As Lay Dying or Kill Switch. One of those two. That's a hard one for me. As Lay Dying or Kill Switch Engage. One of those. Something like that.
Okay, speaking of Howard or Jesse?
Oh, Howard, buddy.
Howard, definitely Howard.
Howard Jones. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, Howard.
I don't know if anybody out there is a Jesse fan, but I'm Howard.
Well, Jesse was good, but Howard was better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like the sound better.
The End of Heartache and yeah, but I guess wasn't Jesse on Alive or Just Breathing though too? Right? That wasn't Howard. I'm pretty sure that was. I think Jesse was in the band and then he left the band and then came back. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's.
He did come back.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Jesse does. Him and back in the day is really good too. But I'd probably still say Howard. The Howard era to me was the best one for me. As Daylight Dies, The End of Heartache, and the Kill Switch Engage title album, that stuff.
Very cool.
I agree.
That'd be an interesting lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be kind of all over the place. Did you say something? Did you say one, Jason?
I got a crazy lineup too.
Yeah,
That
mine
would be
would
like-
be all over the place.
Oh,
I would go like Janice, because I mean, how could you just forget about all that soul, you know? I would have to go with Ollie Herbert before he died, when he was doing All That Remains. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's all over the place because he's like legit my favorite guitar player of all time.
Yeah, All That Remains is dope.
I would say, and this maybe is a little bit lame, but I would say Breaking Band because I can resonate with a lot of their material. And I guess I would have to leave the fourth one open because
I just had
you don't ever know what's coming up next.
I got a pretty dope show in my head right now.
Oh yeah, who's that?
And who would that be?
I would throw Pantera and Limp Bizkit on one bill. and whatever roof was on that building would be gone, and they'd have to replace the floors
That would definitely,
because that shit would be smashed.
that would definitely start a riot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick. Bad vibes or not, I like them.
Yeah, I do too. I dig them. I can't lie. When Limp Bizkit comes on the radio, I'm cranking that shit pretty hard.
I'm making you a mixtape.
They're another guilty pleasure band. kind of like Nickelback too.
Damn it!
I'll be-
Stop saying it. Hey.
Yo, I know a whole bunch of people that are like closet Nickelback fans. Eli is too. Eli came out of the closet when
Wow.
Just under the bus, you just drove him over.
Yeah.
yeah.
To the whole world, man.
Yeah.
Text me.
Is he watching?
We're done.
So did everybody go with their tour?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So if you were stuck on a desert island, 5 CDs, and of course a CD player, but 5 CDs.
Oh. More. Go ahead and put Journey. What Journey album is it? They could just listen to the whole thing go.
Evolution.
Evolution had to be on that thing.
Okay.
just be like, did I?
What? You don't even like them.
I like 2 songs, so I couldn't just be like that. That's a good question. I think, which All That Remains album? Is that there's
It's
one?
great.
What is
And it
it?
has the dude with the.
Because every song on that
What is
album's
called?
awesome.
You know what that
Which one?
It's like blue or gray, and it has the dude.
Oh, The Fall of Ideals.
Yeah.
You're talking about All That Remains?
Yeah,
Yeah. The Fall of Ideals.
that would be.
That one's pretty dope.
Yeah. What's Ricky got?
Say 5 albums. I would go with Cancer Slug, Season of Sickness,
Okay.
Anthrax, Sound of White Noise, Iced Earth, The Dark Saga, Pink Floyd, The Division Bell, and say Deicide, the first album.
I knew you didn't like Pink Floyd.
Huh?
What?
You just named one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Fucking
Sorry.
bass players never listen to shit.
No, they don't.
What would you add on that?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I definitely have to go Journey Evolution. I'd have to go Boston, their first album.
Oh, sick.
I'd have to go Zeppelin 4.
Mm.
I would have to
Classic
go
rock all
Breaking Ben. I don't know what the album's called, but it's like blue and the guy is bald and he's
Is that
like
We Are
grabbing
Alone?
his face.
I can't remember that one's name either. It's yeah.
And a Whitney Houston Greatest Hits.
Okay. All right.
But we're allowed to say greatest hits.
Oh,
Oh, that's the dead change. Okay, all right.
Oh man, we open the door now.
Yeah, that helps me because some bands they'll be really awesome songs and I'll listen to them a lot, but it's like I don't put on a whole album ever. So, but I'd probably say, probably. I'd probably say Ashes of the Wake, Lamb of God. That would be one. And then I would say, I don't know if I was going back to, I want to have it diverse. So I would do like the Strokes, probably would do The First Impressions of Earth by the Strokes. And then I would probably do, there's a Ben Folds album, Rockin' the Suburbs. I'd probably do that one. And then I would probably have to go back into the metal route. I might do, there's this Ask Alexandria album called Stand Up and Scream. I'd probably do that one. And then I think I have one more, right? So, Smashing Pumpkin. Probably Radiohead, OK Computer. That would be an interesting one to listen to if you were on an album if you were on an island by yourself. So yeah, that'd probably be my list. I'm not gonna be able to say it again, but those bands I feel pretty confident with. Yeah.
Okay. In your scene, who do you think is underrated, excluding yourselves?
I like that question.
that is good.
I like that question a lot because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you your top 3
Okay, cool.
to make it easier. Top 3.
Underrated. I think us as a group, collectively, we give all the props in the world to everybody that we like, you know.
Yeah.
We already put them up above us, really.
But I'd say like bands in the area that like the way I understood the question is like bands in the area that like if you were gonna vote, this band could and should make it, you know. It's like or is like, you know, the most
But it's under the radar.
yeah. That's under the radar. But even just I mean really everything in the area and the local scene, everything is kind of under the radar. So you could be talking a big band around here that it's like nobody really else has ever heard of, you know. So I'm just thinking of like bands that's like this band is good enough they could get big, they could get famous, and that's what I'm going with.
Is that what we could go with?
You can go that way. Like,
Okay.
I mean, your top three of that you think should be, except for you guys, it should be noticed more than not.
I would go with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Redefine for sure. They're on their way. I would say Fractured Frames as well. A War to Win. I really like what they do, and their stage presence is awesome. That would be my three.
Say Written Within also.
Written Within.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them guys. The No False Given guys. They're pretty beast.
They are. They gotta get some material out there.
Yeah.
They gotta get some material out there. I can't wait to hear what they do in the studio.
Right.
Live show, they got it together for sure.
Yeah.
Cadescent.
Oh, you guys already named all your band?
I mean, we're all kind of like,
Throwing
Oh,
it out there.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
We're
was
all
gonna say
like, yeah.
Candescent and In Dying Eyes. That band was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and dang guys, yeah. Definitely.
Dying Eyes was really cool. But yeah, you already mentioned like Redefined, Fractured Frames and stuff.
That's my top three. I'm gonna go A War to Win, Fractured Frames, and Redefine.
Oh, really?
That's my three.
I'd probably say, if I was doing top three, I would probably definitely say Candescent. I really like Candescent, and I feel like their style is like really kind of like popping right now. So I think that they would be. I don't know. I would if they were one band around here that I would like put money on. Like those guys might make it. You know, they'd be one of them. And then I'd probably say I probably would say Fractured Frames too. I would probably say them too as far as an underrated band. And then man, I don't know the last one. I don't know. I'd probably just say In Dying Eyes. That's probably I'd say Candescent, Fractured Frames, In Dying Eyes.
That's some good picks.
Mm-hmm.
What you got?
I would say A War to Win. I'm gonna go with Candescent and Fractured Frames for sure.
What's Ricky got?
But I said mine.
He did. He
Yeah.
well he.
Oh, you were just adding. I thought you were just
I
adding.
thought he
the
was
pile.
too, but I didn't really know exactly what was the three.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Written Within, No False Given, and definitely In Dying Eyes. They're badass.
Yes. All right.
So I do this every episode. You can turn it on me now. You can ask me anything.
And you're from Jersey.
Yes, I'm from Jersey.
Hmm.
What makes you want to do this all the time?
Yeah.
Just get in contact and just talk to random people, just because.
Okay. I love the music scene in general. I mean, and I like talking to people just to see, all types of life. I'm not that great at guitar or drums or anything else. I'm mediocre, to say the least. I like shining light on people that probably weren't noticed at all. So that's why I do this.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
It's-
cool.
Yeah.
What's here's a random one for you.
Okay.
What's Jersey's signature dish for like Pennsylvania's got, at least where we're from, halupkis or blind pigeons or something like that. What do you got?
Depends what part of Jersey, but I'm gonna probably say fat sandwiches.
Man.
It's pretty much it's a hoagie or sub, whatever you want to call it.
Hmm.
Pretty much anything you can think of fried on the sandwich, like 2 hamburgers and mozzarella sticks, French fries.
Really? Wow, that
So,
sounds pretty
Oh
interesting.
my God. Starving.
I know, man. That just made me hungry.
Throw some jelly on it and send it.
Send it.
Send it.
Yeah.
Send it.
yeah, so that's what do you call it? My pick, if you come to Jersey, that's one of the staples, bagels, and
So if you were to pick top any bands to go on tour together, 5 bands, what would you pick? Dream. Yeah. Dream list.
are these people I've never seen before, or
Whoever.
Just like your top, it doesn't matter.
okay? Well, this would be an interesting lineup. I would have to say definitely Korn would be number 1.
Nice. That's a good one.
It'd be a very interesting lineup in general. So probably I'm gonna say Pearl Jam.
Right on. That was already interesting.
Since I've never seen either before and I'm friendly with them, I would have to say Dying Oath.
Hmm.
And the last one probably Forever May Fall. Like I think that'd be an interesting lineup.
I'd buy that ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be
I'd go
good.
there. I'd do it.
Yeah.
I mean, like this, if I was doing a festival, it would be a lot different. But if it had to be just like a small arena show or a bar, yeah, that I'm front row.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think it'd be cool to see Korn. Korn would be cool.
I've never seen them live. I've heard that they're amazing live. Amazing.
I respect Korn a lot. I respect Korn.
They do not disappoint anytime you see them.
Oh, you've seen them live before?
They're my favorite band. I've seen them over 20 or 30 times already.
Really? Wow.
Wow.
It's a lot of times, man.
Yeah.
Whenever they're around, I'm there.
Yeah. Wow. How often do they come? Well, you're in Jersey, so they probably come around more. I feel like I'd never see them come around. This is the southeast area, but I might be tripping. They might, but I'm not sure.
I've seen them in a small little venue to Giant Stadium. Well, I'm trying to think if that's what do you call it. No, it was Izod by then. I mean, it was an Izod Center then. But yeah, whenever they're here, I don't miss a show. Same thing with Seven Dust. I never miss a show.
Seven Deaths is a good one too.
Heck yeah.
I would say they're pretty like underrated band. You know.
I don't know. I really pack it every time.
Oh, they probably do, but to me, it seems like a lot of bands like in that style, like genre, are way bigger. Like they to me, like if you're tuning into the radio, like the rock stations, they're like never played.
Yeah, they don't
Never. They're never
Yes.
played. You
Yeah.
hear, you just hear Chevelle and you hear like, 3 Days Grace, Breaking Benjamin, and all that stuff. And Korn gets a lot of play, but you never hear Seven Dust. You never really hear those guys.
I was listening to him the other day. That mix
So-
was like,
So if they come to your area, what band do you never miss?
Hmm.
Is there a band that, what do you call it, that you love them that much that every time you, I mean, of course, life happens and you can't go, but I'm saying
Yeah.
if you can make it. Is there one band that you're
I would say.
oh, you're Lamb of God. They're
Oh, no, actually, that's why I'm going to this one is because I've never seen them.
Nope.
Yeah, but my big one that just always works out just because they come close and they come often is August Burns Red.
okay.
I've seen them like a shitload of times, and I don't know, August Burns Red. There's other bands that like if I saw them coming around, it's like yeah, I would definitely be there. I would say like Veil of Maya would be like that for me. Veil of Maya and like I would, if, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know. As Lily Dying, I've seen them before. I would definitely, if they came around, they would be another one I would definitely try.
I think they just broke up recently.
Did they really?
Mm.
Oh man, that sucks.
I'm pretty sure that's what I read was correct. That they broke up
Again?
recently.
Damn it, As Lily Dying.
Don't quote me. I could be wrong.
It sucks because I would go see them.
I
Do
saw. I
everything
did.
in my
I
power
did.
to go see them.
You
Yeah,
know what?
for sure.
It's okay because I did get to see them after he got out of jail. It was like one of the first shows, and man, it was slammed. It was totally packed out and stuff. So, but yeah, probably they would be one. But August Burns Red is the one that is they come around a lot, and it just ends up I don't know opportunity, and they are really cool, and I love them. They're one of my favorite bands too. But for some reason, they just happen to be the one that's like, it seems like they're always around here. They're always coming through Asheville or coming through Atlanta or Charlotte, So
I'm guilty with like I've invested a lot of time into listening to just the underground scene, and a lot of bands won't come up here. Not that they won't, but there's not an opportunity for that to happen.
mm-hmm.
Like I invest my time listening to bands from Florida or wherever. So as far as like a lot of mainstream stuff, I don't listen to a whole lot of it anymore. Once I got into the scene and started listening to it, there's so much out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of really. I was about to say, like I was thinking local bands at first, and I was just thinking like Candescent would be like one for me. That's like anytime they're playing in our area, like the Greenville upstate sort of area.
I think that was the question, man. Right?
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
See,
that's why
I thought he was talking about like worldwide mainstream stuff.
No,
So that's why.
it could be underground. It can.
Oh, then yeah, I would say yeah.
You see the poster and you're like, I'm there.
Yeah.
Get the babysitter and let's go.
That's true. He's down for that.
Yeah, or Fractured Frames. It would be another one that like if I saw them playing in my city, I would be there. Pretty much every time.
Mm-hmm.
Redefined. I kind of try to go out of my way to see them too.
That's always a good show, and they always share a stage with other good performers.
Yeah, I've seen them a few times now, so those would probably be the main three for me. There was this band that I saw with Candescent called If Only. That man, I would go see them again. They were really awesome. I don't know nothing about them or really, but I did talk to them and stuff. Got friends with a couple of them on Facebook and stuff. They were really awesome, and I listened to their stuff on YouTube, and it was really cool. And so they're really awesome. Oh, the coursing that would definitely be another one. I would be there immediately. Bam, I'm there.
Speaking of the coursing, Dylan was in the chat a little while ago.
Oh yeah,
Really?
man. I should have said it when you did. I've never actually met them or nothing, but I've seen them and they blew me away. Blew me away. I was like, I talk about it all the time to them. I was like, dude, best man ever. Like,
Doesn't Brett from Fractured Frame say that?
Yeah, Brett from Fractured Frame says that too. Like they're one of his.
Freaks him out.
Yeah,
What
he's
is he
like
doing up there? But it's a good show.
He's
a good show.
He's an aggressive front man. He's like what I feel like every metal front man is striving to be. Really, I really do. He's like the most entertaining guy. I would say, as far as like front men go, that dude is the most entertaining front man I've seen in the local scene so far. You know, hands down.
I had him on a couple months ago. Hell of a guy.
Yeah, he seemed really cool. I might have actually seen that interview because now that I've seen you, I think I have watched some interviews with you, and I think one was the coursing, and I'm pretty sure, yeah. But
he co-starred with me for another episode.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, he seems really cool.
Very cool.
I'm going to ask a very another hard question here, and then we'll do all the promos and everything else because it's getting a little later than I thought. If you could pick your last meal, what would it be?
Oh.
Didn't mean to go morbid, but
I'm going mashed potatoes and hulupkis.
What is that?
It's a flying pigeon.
What is that?
It's a cabbage roll. Tomato sauce, beef.
It's a cabbage roll.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You never had it? Then you can't even answer this question right.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not informed.
No, that's my all time right there.
I don't know. I'd probably eat like something my mom and dad make or something.
Like what?
Like my dad makes this chicken broccoli casserole. That's what comes to my mind, really. It's like if I were leaving this earth.
Really?
That's what I would want to have. And it sucks because most likely when I do leave this earth, he's going to be gone already. And I won't be able to eat that. Maybe I should get some and freeze it.
that is an idea, but food poisoning and
Hey.
it would be a pretty shitty time,
Yeah, maybe I could just learn the recipe. That might be easier.
Yeah. Right.
That's smarter, right?
But it was hard. I tried it one time. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, you got to boil the whole chicken. And then like, it was a lot. It took like a whole 24-hour period to prep. I was just like, oh my gosh. But I'll probably do that. Or like, he makes a couple things really good. Just like he makes like really good, just like straight up tacos. Honestly, tacos, I'm not going to complain if my last meal is just tacos.
You only get
period.
one, Peter.
Well, I just say because it's like kind of hard to know exactly which one thing. I don't know.
Chicken casserole done.
Yeah, chicken broccoli.
Oh my god!
Get out! I'm just kidding.
What's yours, Ricky?
I would have to say either Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner because all the damn bomb ass sides and stuff.
Yeah.
You do have a lot of bomb ass sides.
I'm gonna go with a soul food meal.
I thought about that too.
Oh man,
fried steak or something.
yes, and
Yeah.
collard greens.
See, I just thought about good old fried chicken. That's what I.
Yeah, fried chicken, ribs. I didn't learn about collard greens until I was well in my 20s.
Yeah, those are awesome. I love greens.
Yeah.
I would say that would be good. A breakfast.
It's over.
A breakfast
Yeah.
platter.
Over, Peter.
If we're talking about what we'd eat, I could go on that forever.
Okay, we're going to Waffle House.
I might do that after this.
All the chicken.
All right. So what do you guys have in the works at the moment?
A lot.
Couple shows lined up. Got a video lined up. We have to shoot. We have a couple songs we're gonna drop that we have to record first
I was
before we
about
drop.
to say, yeah, we're in the studio.
Next month we're in the studio.
In the studio next month.
A lot of things going on. And when
We do have a show tomorrow, Saturday night in Asheville. So
is that still happening? Okay. We'll be in Asheville. First time in Asheville. We're gonna see what's going on there.
Club 27 in Asheville. If anybody,
Yeah.
has
Be with.
Oh, big
no
lineup.
Foxgiven.
Yeah.
No Foxgiven.
And
Bad
Bad
Karen.
Karen and the Trailer Park Orchestra.
Yeah.
Okay.
we played with
Who are
them
very
last week.
entertaining, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. We gotta go back to that one question with the
Yeah,
local-
TPO all the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I don't even know what.
Yes.
I was testing Peter the whole time. He missed it. But Trailer Park
No,
Orchestra
yeah, they're
drops.
really good too. They definitely, that's like a really good show.
I would go to that show. Not even.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, me too.
they put on a hell of a show.
Mm.
Dang.
So where can you guys be followed? And do you have any dates on any more shows?
Oh yeah. We got that. When is that one? March 4th.
Oh, really?
Greensboro.
Mhm.
And we have all of Facebook and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ricky's world. All the
Yeah.
social medias.
Yeah, like us, follow us on Facebook for sure. I know
We
that.
got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff.
Yeah, we're out on all platforms as well. If you wanted to listen, if you wanted to give it a whirl, I don't know if they've mentioned that.
The 3 songs we have out now is we picked them because it's such a broad. It showcases what we do almost entirely. You know, we go from heavy to a 90s vibe, beachy, and to a hard rock song.
Yeah.
That's why we picked those 3 to drop first.
Yeah, also writing new stuff too. We got that in the works too.
Yep.
So working on new material and stuff. We actually updated a lot of our songs too. Added some things. I think like even people that have seen us before would be pretty surprised at what the set sounds like now, as opposed to where it was like just a couple months ago.
I agree.
Because we've added a lot of stuff.
Just growing together.
Yeah, just kind of getting more comfortable playing together and stuff. So, but I'm sure there'll be more shows coming shortly. Just like us, follow us, and like you would, get you'll be notified.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure stuff will be coming down shortly.
And final question for the evening. Do you have a message for your fans?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your support, sharing us, liking our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up in the little blue circle matters a lot to us. Coming out to our shows, rocking out with us. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Take time out of your day
yeah, when you'll be
to
seeing
come see
people.
us. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty like unbelievable that people do that for something that you're a part of is really crazy. So I don't know, words cannot express the gratitude and love and stuff for that. So
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe Ricky's got some things and stuff.
What you got,
Support
Ricky?
local music. That's all I got to say. Keep coming to shows. Keep going to shows.
Help
Keep
us out.
supporting the underground.
Buy a shirt. Hey, that's a good way. That's a good way.
Definitely buy local bands merch. They need the money.
Yeah, because a lot of times they're going out there and they're paying money to be there. A lot of times. So
Yep.
It's like buying that merch goes like goes really far to support them. It's a pretty, relatively small thing to do. So, but,
So at this time, I would like to thank you all for being here, and this is live on Facebook and YouTube and pretty much everywhere. So
Wow.
please, I forgot to mention something. I'm having a bet going right now to get the channel up to 1,000 subscribers by April 6th. If not, I have to do a TikTok. So please hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
You should be able to pick a TikTok if you win, like a good one that you would enjoy.
I don't think
that way
enjoys
it's like
TikTok.
a win-win because I want to see him do a TikTok. So I'm like, do I share this? No, I don't know because I want to see the TikTok.
I'll help you out, man. I wouldn't want to do that either. So
If I win or lose, I will gladly do one at some point.
oh really?
Yeah.
Metal.
Very cool.
Which one, I don't know, but I will figure that one out.
Yeah.
Hopefully not with the green tutu.
Oh,
Whatever it
it was a secret too, wasn't
was.
it?
No, I don't think so. Was it? Well, what would even what? Man, I must have just totally missed something.
Yeah, band's breaking up.
Man, sorry guys, I gotta go.
Peter, damn you.
Your brothers played.
All right, guys. Have
My
a great
brother's
night.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate
Man.
it, dude.
You guys have a
Really,
great night.
really appreciate it.
Stay metal.